Welcome back to another set, MoAre5 Ro32. I actually decided to cast like one or two more. This is one of them, and as you can see, no Aztecs, Malay, Burmese or Mayans gonna be used on this set. Instead, Ethiopians, Malians and Berbers for DauT, and Italians, Britons and Turks for Glocken here. Let's go into the first game. We actually have DauT with Berbers and Glocken with Turks. And the first thing, DauT could have called an admin read here. I guess Glocken should have too, or could have too, and I think we should change the rules here. But it's pretty obvious that this is actually a big advantage for Glocken because he could just delete the walls and go in. Like this, players agreed to play obviously, and let's go for the maps. DauT with the Berbers. Main gold actually on the far side, pretty safe in the back, and second stone safe in the back, and 2 extra golds, which DauT did scout actually, good for him. Second and third gold outside. Is that a second and third gold? I guess so. Let's check Glocken's map right now. He has the Turks, he has the main stone on the far end as well as the second gold. No backbase for him, but the main gold really safe. Second stone outside, and that means somewhere must be another gold that I don't see yet. Where is that? Or maybe it's on DauT's side somewhere. It's really hard to determine which gold belongs to who. No, there it is. Glocken's third gold on the outside. Relics around, extra stone. Here we've seen the 2 extra golds. And both players on the way to cast stage almost at the same time. Both players most likely on stone. Glocken, yes, 530 stone in the back with 5 villagers. And DauT going with 6 villagers, and none of them is going to use the fact that this is technically open, or actually it's only open for Glocken to go into DauT space. So fair play here, and the players are going to reach castle age and then drop their castles probably like somewhere around here. Nobody can really go inside. Glocken going first, and he's saying, yeah, if he's going in, then he's going in after he's built the castle, and that's what's coming up. Castle here for Glocken. DauT actually missing a little bit of stone here. Doesn't he have 6 villagers even there? Ooh, and Glocken went in, was able to kill DauT's scout apparently. Castle now coming up. DauT has no loom, but the light cav is on so low HP that it doesn't dare to attack here actually. And DauT with 4 villagers on gold. The castle from Glocken will be up earlier, and the siege workshop is up for him already. And monastery coming up now for DauT. Glocken, what are you going to do? A few farms around, but housed in 35, not any longer. Mangonel coming up, and this Mangonel is going to start an attack the main stone, I guess. Few Janissaries on the way. And Glocken is saying, no, I'm not going in here, I'm playing fair, I'm going through the walls like a man. And that's what Glocken about to do. A lot of villagers on gold, it makes sense. Could buy some food if he needs it, and he's still going for Janissaries. There's a few messages to DauT, I guess. And he was probably streaming, because otherwise he wouldn't get the messages here. Actually, it's annoying to see the Twitch chat in those messages. Usually I'm not going for these recordings if there is Twitch chat. And now DauT is saying, let's go out. I have a few camel archers. They have +2, so I can fight this actually. And the camel archers may be one of the few units that is going to be able to counter Janissaries in castle age, because let's be honest, the Janissaries and Mangonel combination is just so strong. Now DauT is going for more and more of those camel archers, and he's waiting for the right time to take the fight. Glocken finally going in, and he's going to try and do the damage here. He needs to stay close to his Mangonels, and that's one Janissary going down, one from one camel archer, but one Mangonel dropping, and a Janissary as well. So Glocken actually cannot reinforce here really, and DauT is going to send more of those camel archers. Going with barracks now, and nice Mangonel shot for Glocken, a good try, but nice split here as well. And there's one Mangonel going down, not without taking a few of those camel archers, and a nice shot on the villagers as well. Can he get another one? I think he should take another shot on those wills. Those Janissaries will get attacked, and they get attacked fast by those camel archers, and that's 60 HP against 44, and there's actually the difference. And also villagers taking out the Mangonel, so DauT at this point clearing up the attack. Glocken got enough for another castle, but DauT doesn't give him anything when it comes to space and getting raided. That's what he's used to. Let's see what Glocken is planning here. Sending villagers forward now. DauT, a lot of food and wood in the bank. No stone, no gold. The barracks about to get finished, and pretty safe economy here. It's almost like Arabia, and this is open, and technically this wall is really not existent. And DauT is saying, okay, let's try and get my economy going. Raid at the same time. The castles are not even deciding that they're standing here, just make sure they cannot in like straight to the other player's camp. And now we have a few camel archers getting microed by DauT. That's beautiful. One villager going down actually. And that monk starting to collect the relics probably. There is no relics in the monastery yet. The monasteries. And Glocken's still not going for his castle. Where do you want to put that? You can't go there without military units, and that's 3 against 10. You don't want to take that fight. Nice shot taking on 2 camel archers at one shot. Beautiful to see. But he's losing more more Janissaries. That one was for nobody. And DauT is doing wheelbarrow now. He's getting more and more of those camel archers. Glocken is on 1 TC, I guess. Going with the second goal. New lumber camp coming up. That's important to see for the economy. And again, DauT is saying, okay, let's try to micro this. And he's looking pretty good here. Splitting the camel archers. And I think this is really cost effective what DauT is doing. Because those camel archers are strong against mangonels. And a few volleys. And mangonel is actually going down here once again. DauT looking good. And DauT collecting relics now. Going with wheelbarrow. No extra TCs yet. But he's in a huge score lead, I think because he has that better KD and possibly the better economy. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why he's so far ahead in the score actually. And Glocken actually calling GG here. Only one military unit left. He lost the last Janissaries and I think he could have continued that. He could have dropped the castle and what else. But he's saying, no, this doesn't make sense. I cannot go in, so the Berbers will be stronger. Let's go into game number 2. Straight into game 2, Ethiopians or Malians against Italians or Britons. Let's see, what do we have here? Actually, we have DauT with Ethiopians and Glocken with Britons, like a modern classic in Arabia. Who has the better archers? And Glocken actually going up to feudal age pretty early, 1044, sending villagers forward. I think DauT has not spotted this yet. He can see the scout, he can see the villagers now, and a watchtower coming up on the far end here. Let's look for DauT's map actually. What does he have? A archer range coming up? Yes, Glocken knows how to play this, knows how to try this. And again, DauT is an Arabia player. He should be able to defend from that, I guess. Second gold and third gold outside on that forward side. There is 2 extra golds. One is trapped and 1 extra stone on the side here. And the first watchtower is up, starting to hit the walls, villagers attacking. And Glocken most likely going to produce a few archers. Market, no, barracks and market coming up here for DauT. He is up to feudal age, got a lot of food in the bank, enough to click up to castle age. Main gold on the other side, somewhat forwardish, and a second stone forward outside. Where's that main gold? Yeah, that's, I mean, so that's on the same side. Watchtower coming up on the main stone. Glocken about to go in, but I think DauT with a house here maybe should be able to finish this tower. Actually, quick house coming up, 2 houses, and there is Glocken moving in with villagers, with archers. Can DauT actually get this tower up? This is no news for DauT, like, it's Arabia style now, and I think Arabia favors DauT a little bit. Watchtower is up, Glocken is going back immediately. We have that second and third gold from Glocken really forward, and Glocken going away for now. He's not on stone, or he wasn't on stone for too long, I guess. Ooh, the villagers are taking stone without a mining camp. What is this? Did Glocken forget about the mining camp? Main gold from safe in the back, deer inside, the main stone forward, and then the second stone outside on the same side. We've seen the 2 golds. Verdict's not really important. Another watchtower coming up now, but on the outside of DauT space, he needed to go in really to try and hit that tower. Castle age on the way from DauT, and we have a few archers going into this watchtower. Also, blacksmith up to get fletching in. DauT halfway up to castle age. Did I say imperial age? I meant castle age, sorry for that. Misspoke here. Now DauT saying, I want to get my main gold safe. This is nice, but this is a straggler tree, so you need to actually cut this or build around that. And the scout's still alive from DauT. What is going to happen here? Glocken is not really going in. He's trying to go in here now with the villagers. Of course, the walls will go down. Question is, will DauT be up to castle age in time? That the walls get more HP? I don't know what's going to happen here. But DauT is a standard castle age time for arena pretty much. This watchtower now on the heavy attack. DauT has no blacksmith. No, he has actually, sorry, my fault. But he's not gone for the fletching upgrade. And now the siege workshop coming in behind that watchtower, while Glocken's still trying to go and is going to succeed. DauT doing both swords standard. And DauT is with 5 villagers on gold. Siege workshop about to get finished. Those villagers moving forward now to get another watchtower up. This one still up, not going down too fast. And there is still the archers from the watchtower attacking. And the scout now from DauT saying, nope, not in my house. Taking 1 villager, actually 2 will start, I don't know. And another shot with the mangonel, taking down yet another villager. This mangonel getting repaired by DauT immediately. And Glocken needs to attack this. He's sending the scout, he's sending the archers in. DauT has 1 villager inside here. And he's starting to attack that watchtower from Glocken. And the villager is still repairing. Now it has to go back. Another villager starting to repair. And Glocken gonna get rid of this mangonel actually. Look at this. It's getting repaired all the time. Even the archers dropping out. He's giving up that watchtower. I don't think that's a good idea. I think he should have started to repair this. And like this, 1 watchtower down. And again, only watchtowers outside of DauT space. This one not getting finished because DauT is sending the second mangonel as well. Now scouts coming in from Glocken to attack the mangonels. I like this decision. But they have to go back because there's a TC filled with villagers. And DauT in the meantime getting a second TC up on the main gold. Looking good for him. He's now setting the mangonels to the left hand side to attack more watchtowers here. And this tower rush more or less failed. Glocken did not really go in, only like half-hearted I guess, and it's not easy to do that against a player of DauT's, let's say, caliber. Not sure if that's a word in English. Like 2k6 rated, highest rating ever. This is huge, and it's a psychological edge here for DauT, I'm sure of that. Now, those 3 mangonels, a few pikemen actually here, just to be able to fight off those scouts. And I think for Ethiopians the pikeman was free. Pikeman and halberd, is that correct? I think it is. One relic actually in close to DauT's base that but he doesn't have a monastery yet, doesn't really need it. And Glocken finally clicked up to castle age, but only 22.5 minutes into the game. DauT in the meantime getting rid of more towers, is able to push Glocken's forward back, and he's also 6 villages ahead. Now a 30C coming up on the wood line. DauT has a very solid economy going on, and he's going to be able to boom and counterattack here. So Glocken actually in trouble right now. The tower rush failed pretty much, and now can Glocken actually boom? I'm not sure, maybe it's possibly the problem is DauT has 3 mangonels on the field and is going to attack. That one scout will not do enough damage, and Glocken almost has enough stone for a castle. That's good for him. He's a lot of villages on the main gold. His resources actually looking pretty good, but it's going to be worth it to go up to Imperial Age soon. I think the boom might be better. Problem is, look at this, 18 villager difference. And now the siege workshop coming up in a defensive position. DauT though is going in fast here. 3 mangonels taking down these walls. The castle coming up next to the main TC, or to the only TC for now, to make sure that this main gold is not getting attacked easily. Siege workshop is up, but Glocken is not going, cannot go for a mangonel yet. This castle gonna get finished. It's not going to be a DauT castle because the TC will help, but the TC is under heavy attack now, and 8+1 range is not enough to hit these mangonels on the other side. Mangonel finally coming in here. Glocken does not have a lot of wood in the bank, and this TC, he could repair it, but that costs a lot of wood as well. Now 1 mangonel dropping out for Glocken here. DauT going back a little bit. As you can see, 25 villages ahead now with 3 TCs, not so far away from Imperial Age, and he's got a little bit of stone, so he's going to be able to get a castle up soon. He's going back now to say, okay, I don't need to push this if there's a castle around. I just can push against this forward and then go up to Imperial Age. It's going to be a matter of minutes or seconds maybe. Glocken saying, okay, let's re-roll this just in case, and still no TCs coming up from Glocken. He's not on the main gold, main stone any longer, and that means he's going to try and click up to Imperial Age as well. He's got good resources, but DauT is going to be up to Imperial Age first. Let's quickly go there actually, because I don't think anything huge is going to happen. That's beautiful. 5 mangonels, a few pikemen, and Glocken actually clicked to Imperial Age and then resigned. Maybe he knew DauT was up, maybe he knew he was too far behind. This is not really winnable for Glocken in this position, so let's go into game number 3. And here goes game 3, match game for DauT. It's going to be Malians against Italians. Let's go for DauT's base right now. As you can see, main stone forward and second stone outside. Glocken saying, okay, let's use that. Let's use the fact that actually DauT doesn't have a safe stone and get a watchtower up here. DauT is on the way to cast stage already. We are 30 minutes into the game right now, and DauT's map not really looking good. Main gold also forward, second gold on the outside, but close to his base at least. There's 2 extra golds here and 2 relics. The third gold also outside. In the back, DauT has a lot of nothing, only space, but yeah, there's wood, of course. Unlike in Arabia, where you sometimes don't have a wood line on arena, that shouldn't be the big problem. But this watchtower makes sure that DauT cannot go for his stone any longer, sending the villagers to take gold, maybe try and buy a castle. And Glocken also on the way to castle age. His map looking better, the main gold forward and the third gold outside actually with the relic close. Missed the sheep here, another relic close to his base, but a second gold safe in the back, and then we have the second stone safe, the main stone safe, and an extra stone inside Glocken's base. Glocken has not scouted this, he can only see the second and main stone. Extra stone may come in handy later on if the game is going far. And Glocken also saying, okay, let's go for another watchtower. Did he buy a stone? Was he on stone? I don't know how he did that. He's not been taking stone. Maybe he bought some. It's possible. Or do Italians get any form of bonus that I don't know? I think he must have bought some stone. Actually, castle now coming from DauT on his own main stone, and Glocken saying, okay, but I'm going to cover your main gold, and I'm not going to allow you to get any gold easily, at least. Now, Glocken, what are you going to do? What is the plan here? A lot of villages on the main gold. There is 3 villages now forward, siege workshop and monastery coming up, and obviously DauT is going to go with the castle, and then possibly go for the Geppetto, a really nice and really amazing unit if you can use it. probably more in Imperial Age than in Castle Age, but DauT is not going for any Chibetto right now. He is going for a few more farms, and right now only one TC, doesn't have the stone for a second TC to come up. He would have the wood. And Glocken saying, okay, let's go aggressive here. I have put towers up already. Time to push, time to go with the Mangonel, and probably monks, yes, coming out. 3 villagers still forward. I guess he should send them to work or send them back, something like that. 1 villager should stay around, holy shit, to possibly repair this Mangonel, and the monk also standing around. Now DauT is going for a few Chibettos here, and he was able to get rid of this tower, obviously, because that castle a lot stronger. And 2 Mangonels now hitting the wall of DauT. DauT still doesn't have a second TC here, he has the stone for it, but he's sending a Chibetto out. He's not going for any TC yet. I guess now he should put one up, yes, on the back here. And Chibetto going out actually straight to Glocken's base apparently. How's Glocken's base looking? DauT can possibly see this main gold. No, he cannot. It's just attacking the walls. So saying, hello, I'm here. Let's try to fight this man-to-man. Come and get me. But Glocken saying, no, I don't send my Mangonels back. Why should I? I'm just going in. And DauT now saying, this didn't work. I'm going back. Or something like that at least. Glocken has hopefully Sanctity done on those monks. No, not yet. Interesting. I think he should. And he's now going in with the monks, Sanctity coming in, and with the Mangonels to possibly hit this TC. DauT with 2 TCs for now is still on stone, and Glocken is hitting this mining camp, not really important, trying to chase away the Chibetto, and now attacking the TC from DauT. DauT saying, no, I'm trying to counter this, get him my own Mangonel, that's 1 for none. And can Glocken get actually a shot in for now? Glocken only lost 1, but DauT is able to push this back at this point at least. Problem for DauT is he doesn't have gold. He really does not have any gold. Can you see, hopefully, the gold on the left hand side? Wow, he didn't scout that. This is huge. He must be able to see the gold on the right. Yes, that's not a problem. But he hasn't scouted his 3rd gold, and that's really terrible. Another decent shot here. And now many Chibetto. There was 1 conversion already. And Mangonel's 1 for 1. That's like 3 for 1 now. DauT actually able to push this back completely. And the last monk dying, the last Mangonel will die too. Those Chibetto 10 attack and that's melee attack are really strong. Let's see how Glocken is going to react now. He's sending more monks, he's getting more Mangonels. Apparently still has not given up on that push. That outpost is not going to get finished, I guess. A scout outside. Actually, I think Glocken was able to take down DauT's scout, but that's not important right now. Chibetto again moving forward, but Glocken is saying, I'm going to continue my push here. Actually interesting to see. The score now pretty close. Nice Mangonel shot. Problem is those 2 monks will die. Not without 1 Chibetto going down to the watchtower. And there's 1 really injured, really badly. But Glocken saying, okay, let's go here. Let's go with the castle. Ooh, and DauT has Chibetto and a Mangonel around. This is not good. Glocken needed army to support this. He's now going with the monks to convert 1, possibly 2 Chibettos. Yes, but that's not going to be enough. The villagers have to go back. And no loom on the villagers is a mistake in my opinion. When you go for a fort castle, why don't you go for a loom? Ooh, nice shot with the Mangonel. 3 Chibettos going down to 1 shot. And now those monks, actually only 1 of them can convert. And that monk was able to convert 1. DauT now saying, no, I want to get my own castle on my main goal. I cannot allow Glocken to do this. Let's go faster. I think DauT shouldn't have a big problem now to get this castle up. Glocken saying, I'm going to put up a castle as well. And we're going to see a little bit of tension here between the 2, or possibly 2 against 1, 3 castles. Now DauT has built a 3rd TC. He is going with 14 more villages right now. And Glocken is about to finish the castle. Glocken, how does the economy look like? He's going for the 2nd gold, for the main stone, obviously. Not going for any extra TCs, I guess. But he's up to Imperial Age, and this is huge. He's clicked up, so he's going to be able to go trebuchets first. And DauT, I think, is nowhere close to him, because with 3 TCs and a little bit of a mini boom coming up, and a lot of Chibettos to produce, you can't go to Imperial Age that fast. Now 1 ram, was that a ram from DauT? Looked like it, I guess it went down. And Glocken still saying, I'm going with a few monks. Should he go with Condottieri? I'm not sure. I guess against these Chibetto they won't really be helpful. Genius Crossbowman might be an option. DauT actually clicking up to Imperial Age as well. But Glocken is already there. Here we go. And he should get the first trebuchet up immediately. Block printing coming in, as well as illumination, I'm supposing at least. We're going to see that upgrade. Not yet. Still missing a bit of gold. That's possible. And Glocken at home, not going for any extra TCs yet. What is he going to do here? Double trebuchet? Is he going for any siege? No. no, only block printing coming in at this point. Don't even know if he has the redemption upgrade, I guess not. Doesn't have a lot of gold here. And now we're waiting for the trebuchets to hit the castle. There's the first one. Let's go faster again. See what DauT can do against these traps actually. But this trap is really safe in between all those buildings. Watchtower and castle going to protect here. Second trebuchet on the way. And DauT is starting to repair here. Obviously, he wants to get the Geppetto production going. And Geppettos are really hard to stop with Italians, I guess. Not sure what he can do. Barracks now coming up actually. So we may see Condottiero a little bit late. DauT again going forward. Not going to find any opening or anything. No relics inside the monastery. A little bit disappointing. And Theocracy now on the way, very important. A lot of monks here actually. The first castle from DauT went down, and DauT is now getting his own trebuchets, but only now. And there is already 3, 4 of them from Glocken hitting that castle. DauT needs to invest more stone, but is he going to be able to actually keep this castle repaired? I'm not sure. Nice sniping with those Geppettos here. Only one conversion, and DauT's castle still getting repaired, but it's low. It's really low on HP, and DauT getting forging pikeman upgrade coming in for him as well. Not sure what the pikemen are going to be for. There's not going to be any former cavalry, I guess. And is the castle going down now? Glocken is going to lose his castle, but DauT is losing the castle as well. And that means no more Geppetto for now. DauT immediately going to take more stone on the left hand side, but that is the last stone he can get because the extra stone is inside Glocken's base. And Glocken now taking the trebuchet fight, repairing that trebuchet, not any longer. And he's going for the first Condottieros. Makes a lot of sense. You have basically 3 champions, more or less. Not that strong, but pretty strong. And DauT has enough stone for another castle here. Where's he going to put it? He's still pretty low on gold, because it's not taking any except for on the right hand side, and actually can see the left. So that was wrong from me. He's definitely taking gold, but he's losing more Geppettos to conversions, and now those pikemen are going to be really suffering against those Condottiero that Glocken is producing. DauT has a lot of resources, but is not getting up another of those castles, and Mangonel hit on those trebuchets, looking good. Glocken is about to lose his second to last trebuchet. Can he repair it in time? Ooh, one villager going down. That was brutal. Trebuchet war still going, and here in the middle the Condottiero are going to be able to take down a lot of pikemen here. A few of them possibly will get converted. A lot of monks here to support this actually, and DauT is not going for anything else except for the castle and a lot of pikemen. I don't really understand the pikeman decision, to be honest. I guess some form of archers, or yeah, archers would have been good against like monks, against the Condottiero even, and the pikemen of course. Like this, 2 trebuchets from Glocken moving forward to attack the just built up castle. Of course, Geppetto production started again. Boat cannon are now coming in from DauT, and do we see any archer ranges? Not yet. University is up, but other than that, Glocken is looking really well here. 81 villagers, and he is actually on double the military, repairing that trebuchet not any longer. So he needs to get another castle up and more traps, but chemistry on the way from Glocken, so possibly bomber cannons. I think Italians to get those. Finally, long swordsman on the way from DauT. Makes sense to be able to counter those Condottieros. The problem is those monks. He still doesn't have a good answer to the monks here. DauT now going to left hand side, getting more wood lines here up. I don't know, can you see the third gold from Glocken? You can see it now. Glocken still got a scout around, nothing happening here. Chemistry coming in, and what is Glocken's plan now? That's the question for me, because DauT still in the score lead, but Glocken, going with another castle on the main gold. He's sending villagers there. Faith coming in from DauT. I guess Ethiopians possibly don't, Malians possibly don't have heresy. Not sure about it. Nice raiding, nice find here from Glocken. He's sending Condottiero on the left hand side to kill a few of those villagers, and the castle about to go up. So Glocken actually with good resources, he still can go for Condottieros if he wants to, or possibly change into some form of archers as well. Now the first bomber cannon coming up, and Glocken resources are looking pretty good here. A decent economy. He's found those and that extra stone, very good for him. And is he still on 1 TC? No, there's a second TC and a third actually. So he switched from the 1 TC push after going to Imperial Age, and now he's got more trebuchets and bomber cannons out. Only 1 trap here from DauT right now. DauT a little bit in trouble, and Glocken taking the score lead. Amazing game so far. It's not Glocken Unbanned, it's Glocken Unleashed right now. Handguard and Ironcasting coming as well. Elite Skirmisher from DauT. DauT does not have gold income, and that's the biggest problem for him, or at least not the safest, because right now these villages are getting raided. These villages went down, so no more gold income from DauT right now. He's not controlling his main gold, and Glocken is using DauT's bad map and trying to get rid of everything now. Bomber cannons, trebuchets, and those a shitload of monks here, and while Glocken may lose a castle here, it's not the biggest problem because he should be able to get rid of DauT's castle. Actually, 2 more conversions. These Geppetto actually going down, and now elite skirmishes are going to face monks and bombard cannons. Actually, DauT with a lot of military units right now moving in with pikemen, longswordsmen, elite skirmishers. How many monks will he be able to take down? Actually, a few of them are dying fast here. Geppetto converted once for Glocken as well, and DauT taking a really decent fight, able to get rid of the last castle here. Glocken is not preparing it any longer. I guess he doesn't have the stone. Nope, no more stone, but a lot of resources in the bank, and Glocken needs to add trash units as well. I think he needs a few of those elite skirmishes, or maybe can go for standard infantry. That would be very strong right now against all those trash units. Go for standard infantry, make sure that DauT cannot produce too many more Geppetto, and just walk in and take this game. Maybe Condottiero as well. Pikemen still coming in. I don't understand the pikeman decision, to be honest. Siege workshop coming in front. Glocken lost the 2 castles, but he's still not giving up. He still has military units around, and suddenly DauT and Glocken on the same military numbers once again. Guilds coming in from DauT as well. From Glocken, sorry, he's selling a few resources. This isn't low in gold, I guess, but he's still taking gold, a lot of that. And he's got 4 relics in the monasteries now, so he is still able to push here. Amazing game by Glocken so far. Impressed to see that DauT was not able to control one of his golds, and now the bombard cannons are really strong here. Pikemen to protect here, these bombard cannons getting repaired now. More Condottiers moving in, Blast Furnace, chainmail armor coming in, and Condottiers will be strong against everything except Geppetto possibly. Ooh, 1 bombard cannon going down to a single Geppetto almost. Now there's a few more, but DauT is not able to get a big advantage here to push this back. Trebuchet hitting the barracks, but it's not a really big point here, because you don't need castles any longer. You have the bombard cannons now, and more Condottiers moving into actually too many units of DauT here. I don't think that's the best fight. Still, he's taking down a few of those units, and he still can produce more here. Glocken, he's going for a few archer ranges now. Plate mail armor on the way. What's it going to be from the archer ranges? Not sure. More Condottiers coming in, and those elite skirmishers are really not going to be too good against the Condos. Not too bad, but not too good either. And now Glocken saying, I'm going for my own elite skirmishers. Nice villages working adjacent to each other, neck and neck, or how do you call that? And no attacks, no aggression going on here. Aggression all in the middle. A few trebuchets from DauT to take down the barracks, but bombard cannons against trebuchets, we know this is going to end, and we know as soon as DauT loses his army here, he may be in big troubles. Actually, Glocken now fully boomed 122 villages. DauT is roughly over 100, and elite skirmishes now moving in. Glocken looking really good here. I think he should be able to take this game. This is really amazing to see, and DauT is not able to get enough army up. DauT low on gold as all game long, and not too much food in the bank. He's still producing, or not actually, he's still producing pikemen, elite skirmishers. That's all he can do right now. But as long as Glocken has bombard cannons, or possibly even Onager would be an option, then DauT won't be able to do a lot against this. Now, DauT's economy here in the back is working, is functioning, but he doesn't have too much space. He can't really go to the right hand side. Well, maybe he could, but there's Condottiers again moving, and on the left hand side there's not a lot of space. Glocken now pushing more and more, and he's got a big military advantage right now. No more monks on the field, but he's sending in bombard cannons. DauT is very low on almost everything. Glocken got a lot of gold in the bank. He's getting more barracks again. Siege workshop is still up, and a lot of elite skirmishers getting produced here. The bombard cannons to attack the castle finally, and a few Condottiers to raid, going forward, taking down elite skirmishers. DauT is losing more and more military units. This is not looking good for him. He's not going to be able to get enough production going, and Glocken about to win his first game, I think. Can he take the castle down? I think if the castle is falling, then DauT might be forced to call GG here. 1 hour into the game, Ring Archer Armored Trickle Crane coming in, a few more Geppetto moving around, but they are getting taken down, and DauT actually calling GG even before the castle going down. Strong game by Glocken, taking a game from DauT here, very nice to see. And truth be told, and spoiler alert, or am I spoiling? That's the game I wanted to see, because I knew this was 1 hour, but I didn't see it, and I wanted to see how Glocken is actually winning the game, Battalions against Millions. Right now, let's go into game 4. And here it goes, game 4 between DauT and Glocken. Pretty much the expected civilizations. DauT saying Berbers, that's most Arabia-like, and Glocken saying Vikings, that's best economy and probably the safest choice somehow, but DauT should be the big favorite here. He's now sending villagers to take the main stone. Is up really fast, 1503. Main gold forward again doesn't have a really good base. Second gold close to his base, but outside. Third gold really far away. Bit of a scout fight happening, but Glocken has to go back here. Extra gold inside DauT's base, which he scouted. He can see that. And the second stone also safe in the back. So the map not as bad as before. And with Berbers, I think DauT is really comfortable. It's really confident. Now we see Glocken has a stable up as the Vikings. Main gold for him forward, and a third gold outside close to space. One relic here, another relic close to space as well. Main stone and second stone both forward, not so far forward, but this one outside. That means only a second gold, but an extra stone here safe in the back. And I guess these are extra berries. Yes, actually Glocken milled those. It's going with the TC now on the main gold. Stable to have like 2 scouts right now. I guess that means DauT lost a scout, 1 house forward, but I don't see a villager. And not sure what was that all about. Maybe a villager went back. Haven't seen this. And I guess Glocken will go for a 30C as well. Yes, coming up on the main stone. I would have preferred it to see like here, closer to the wood line, but it's alright. It can fit more farms around like this. Let's see what DauT is actually going to do. Castle up on the main gold makes a lot of sense. So this time the main gold will be safe. And DauT is starting to create camel archers with a second TC on the wood line. Wants to get a safe wood income, I guess. And possibly third TC coming up later on if he wants to. For now, he's trying to take map control. And scouts against camel archers, they won't really have a big chance or an easy win here. And the monastery is up for DauT as well. Glocken has a monastery up. Can he get for a few relics? Can he go for that? Actually just lost the scout here, and there's no gate, so he can't really go out at this point. And on the left hand side he should be able maybe to catch a relic. Yes, he managed to get 1 in, but DauT is still protecting this relic. And does he Mangonel? Yes, Mangonel here for Glocken, but it's not sending him to the right hand side. He's gonna try and convert one of those camel archers, but this is not gonna be easy, and DauT possibly is gonna send more of those camel archers. He should start and get the relics in. Yes, that's what's happening. And after second TC, are we going to see a third TC from DauT? Not yet, I guess. Now DauT going away, and Glocken doesn't have the monk close, so actually he could take this relic now. It's not happening at this point. DauT has a lot of wood in the bank, but not enough stone for a 30C yet. Actually, that's not true. 30C coming up right now. A few more farms coming up as well. Fletching on the way. And DauT saying, ooh, let's go in. There is petards opening the walls, and there is camel archers moving into Glocken's base. Taking down a Mangonel, or maybe not, because Glocken repairing fast here. Nice to see. And DauT not going to find a lot. Taking on a villager here, but it's going to run into another TC. The problem now is DauT can actually go into Glocken's base here. And that means Glocken has to abandon all those villagers, or abandon the farms, send the villagers back. Quick walls coming up with the house and stone wall to secure the slumber camp, and 2 Mangonels to try and hit those camel archers. Attack round, I guess, but the camel archers stopped before that. And now DauT is going to be annoying. At the same time, he is, well, he's 5 villages behind, but he is starting to attack villagers. The monk going down, another villager possibly going to die, not yet. And DauT is going for the wood line again. So Glocken actually is busy at this point. DauT is sending more camel archers. Glocken quickly revolt this. This is very good to see. And the Mangonel, defensive Mangonel here. Still not all relics inside the monasteries. I guess DauT is going to go and take the third one. And did the camel archers die now? I think they did. And 3 more, 4 more around, but this is not a big problem. Let's go a little bit faster again. DauT did a little bit of damage, and I think he tried to bot and buy himself some time. But Glocken actually in the score lead. Can he take another game from DauT? This would be so big. 5 games DauT against Glocken would be awesome. I'm starting to dream here, but is it actually going to happen? Berbers in late Imperial Age are going to be really strong, and Vikings don't really have a good answer to these elite camel archers. Glocken now on the way to Imperial Age. DauT actually not so far behind when it comes to resources to click up, but he's only done wheelbarrow now. And Glocken, what are you going to do? What's the plan here? Barracks is up. Are we going to see Arbalest? Onages possibly, a castle coming up here. Glocken may lose a few villagers, like 1 at least going down. And more camel archers moving. Wow, this is terrible actually. So many camel archers around. Glocken did not have any military units except for those 2 Mangonels, and 1 probably going down now. Not a lot of villagers left. Glocken now in the same villager number as DauT, and DauT also clicked up to Imperial Age. This castle was not a good idea. Should have put it like in front of the TC maybe. Like this, Glocken suddenly in a very big disadvantage, and he's getting a castle next to the TC now, but that's a little bit too late. And another TC coming up for Glocken as well. But DauT did the damage. Now he's going for gold mining stone and ballistics, petards armor, heavy plow even coming in, and he stopped this castle castle from going up at least for a little bit, and that means DauT's later Imperial Age won't make the big difference. He's still creating Camel Archers. He can go for a second castle now, and I think he should do that as soon as possible. He's got 4 relics in the monastery, so a safe gold income, and he's got a good amount of villagers working, so good economy. Like right now, the 2 castles are up, Siege Workshop coming up, and Onager on the way from Glocken. But I really feel Onager is not the answer to elite Camel Archers. That's the biggest problem here. Bloodlines, very important upgrade for those Camel Archers in my opinion. And Bracer should come in too. Here we go. Onager on the way. This Trebuchet needs to go back because there is a few Camel Archers and they're going to be able to hit that really hard. Now waiting for the Onager upgrade to get that Mangonel. Yeah, but Glocken cannot really go forward at this point. Barracks coming up and now doing husbandry. Scale running under conscription, so possibly going for Hussars as well. It makes sense, the Berbers. I think they're like 15% cheaper to create. 1 Onager going down. And look at this. This micro is beautiful. It's lost like 2 or 3 maybe. I think it's 2 Camel Archers only. And taking down 2 of those Onagers. Now he's healing. And Lightcav on the way at this point. Glocken's starting to go for his 3rd gold. It makes sense. But he is not going to be able to push here. And that means DauT will have more and more time to actually get all the upgrades he needs. Not too close to getting elite Camel Archers, but I think he's prioritizing to get the Hussars in first, or maybe Lightcav. But elite Camel Archer now on the way. I'm not sure how much it costs actually. And elite Camel Archer in this castle, he's got 3 castles now up around that main gold. He's going to take the 2nd gold here, and I guess another castle should come up around the 3rd gold very soon. Taking wood on the outside, not sure why. This gold is not safe. Almost a nice Onager shot, but it's not happening. And those Camel Archers only like one range, 1 digit, 1 range. 1 range sounds strange, but another big problem. Berserks actually coming out, but Berserks are not gonna be too strong against those elite Camel Archers. Actually, elite Berserk upgrade coming in from Glocken. This is huge, but they are going down fast. Only 1+2 right now, 1+4 possibly coming in. The elite Camel Archers have 11 and soon to be 12 attack. Though those elite Berserks are actually not really the best choice here. And the Onagers going down fast. DauT can even afford to lose a few of those elite Camel Archers. Because in return he's taking down a lot of Onagers here. This is not looking good for Glocken. Now DauT on a huge score lead actually, with 20 more population and military numbers 44 against 5 or 6 now. And another Onager going down. There is not really a good way to fight these Berbers in mid to late Imperial Age. I guess Glocken needed to push earlier, usually with rams. We've seen that before. Taking the extra gold here as well now, DauT. And a lot of Lightcav actually in the middle. Glocken got a lot of gold in the bank. What was he going to do? Elite Berserks are not the answer, and DauT still has a lot of gold to produce elite Camel Archers, going for a handcart now, better late than ever, and he's starting to attack the castles in the front. You can't really stop this. How are you stopping this army? I'm really not sure how, but the Vikings at least. Koreans, maybe siege Onagers would be awesome, but they need like 5 or 6 of them, and even then they may go down. Bombard cannons possibly, and I guess heavy camels could do a good job, but we have Vikings here. What is Vikings going to do? The castle is going down, a few Onagers starting to hit the elite Camel Archers, but DauT has way too many of them. And I think I'm pretty safe that Glocken is going to resign within a few minutes tops, because he's not going to be able to come back from this. He took a game from DauT. This is a really huge accomplishment. He was able to use the bad map from DauT to his own advantage, and he used the monks and condotieros and bombard cannons in the end to win Italians against Valiants. But like this, Berbers in, like we're now post-Imperial Age pretty much. Missing a Hussar and a few upgrades maybe, but doesn't really matter. I think DauT is not going to be stoppable here, and Glocken is going to lose more and more. He's got a castle up on the left hand side, but to what end? Pikemen coming in now. Yeah, Pikemen against elite Camel Archers, not really working out. And now the Lightcav moving in to possibly start and raid. This is not looking good for Glocken. He's got a very well working economy, 138 villagers, and he can hold for a little bit longer. But now Camel Archers even taking on TC will not stand alone. The trebuchets are there, and those small groups of Camel Archers can take down Onagers so fast, and Glocken actually calling the GG here. Very well played from DauT in this game 4, but mainly game 3 where Glocken was able to take one from DauT. That's the reason I was casting these games. Hope you enjoyed these, and see ya in the next sets then. GG.